Welcome back to the 11th episode of a close combat Meuse mod playthrough for the longest day here with the Germans in the Grand Campaign on elite difficulty. And, well, we're back where we started. So, I guess you could say we've come full circle in some ways. We're back at fighting in Vresse-Sur-Semois, or however you say that, which was the first battle we fought in this playthrough. We moved the guys from there over to Monterme, over here, or Monterme, or however you say that. And yeah, so I'm a little bit interested to see what kind of a battle we're getting this time. Is it going to be another... It is not going to be another meeting engagement, because the enemy has already got full control over the map this time. Well, right, we don't have any actual tanks to go in with this time. But let's see what the enemy has. The enemy does have tanks. Okay, so this could be a tricky one. We do have an artillery strike available here, which is probably going to come in very handy. Let's just see. First off, we give them an infantry squad. And let's see. Cavalry troop. That seems pretty decent. We'll give them some of these. They have a light machine gun and some of the latest French rifles. And then... well, actually, maybe this is better. Yeah, it's definitely worth a lot more points. And we're gonna also give them a heavy machine gun team. Now, let's have a look at what tanks they have here. Well, they have a Panhard, AMC P16, and the AMR-35, command tank version. Hotchkiss 39. Okay, so this is what they have to field. The Hotchkiss 39 has a 37mm. It seems to be a bit longer barreled than some of the other ones. The Panhards are, well, they are what they are. So I think we're gonna give them a command tank here. And then we'll pour in 4 of these AH-39s, these Hotchkiss tanks, and then another command tank. And then, just since we don't have a lot of tanks anyway, so I'm not doing this to make things easier for myself. Oh, hang on, we have a command Hotchkiss 39 as well, so we'll get that in here to be in charge of this, so to say. But what I kind of want to do is I want to see how these things... how they look. I want to see the models of them. So we're going to actually put these in, some Panhards. And some half-tracks, anti-tank half-tracks. So I think this could be interesting. Let's return to myself here and see what I can actually bring to bear into this battle. Myself. We have Truppführer, Aufklärung. So a recon team leader with a MP38, MP35. And a couple of Mausers. We have these guys, not going to bring in those though. And we have various units. Let's see, recon leader. This is a, well, it is a half-track, but it's only got the machine guns. It's not going to be extremely useful for us. We have this anti-tank rifle team, worth 2 points. I mean, they have this anti-tank rifle, so, I don't know. It depends on how much ammo they have, I guess, how useful this is going to be. Certainly going to take a few shots to take out the enemy actual tanks. Some scouts here. More scouts. Recon infantry. I'm just looking for something that has anti-tank capabilities. Got a mortar, but... it's not necessarily going to be very useful. And with limited ammo, so... yeah. Anti-tank guns or cannons are not going to be that useful for us at the moment, I think. We have the Panzerjägers and all these various half-tracks here. One... I'd say 2 of which are actually viable. One of which is actually viable against enemy tanks. It depends. Like 2cm guns aren't going to do much to the Hotchkisses, I think. But this thing has a 4.7 centimeter L43 check gun on it, the Panzerjäger 1. And I think we're going to be needing those, if I'm being absolutely honest. This is going to be a bit of a struggle of a battle, but let's see if we can't make it work though. What would be the best bet infantry-wise? Heavy recon. I mean, this is a recon company, so we'll just go in with the heavy recon and... or will we? Actually, they have a lot of machine guns, which isn't going to be good when it comes to fighting at range. Maybe these Stoss-Trupps instead. They have Geballte Ladung, which is just a bundle of grenades, which could be very useful if we get close on enemy tanks. But yeah, let's see. We have this Kommando Wagen Sonderkraftfahrzeug 251 here. And they have a Panzerbüchse 39, so an anti-tank rifle. That could be useful. That could be very useful. In fact, it just kind of depends how we actually are able to deploy it. I had these 2 centimeter L55s, which aren't the greatest, but I don't know. Let's get in these 8 rads and the Panzerjäger 1s here. And I think we get another one of this in with the anti-tank rifle here. We need to gain some ground and then maybe we can get better use of infantry. I don't think we're winning this battle on the first attempt here. But we can probably make some progress with it, so... 2 centimeter guns or anti-tank rifle. Well... I think we do it like this. So we have 4 2 centimeter guns, 4 half-tracks with an anti-tank rifle, and then we have these tank destroyers, in addition to some recon infantry. And all in all, this is gonna be a tough one. Right, so the enemy could be literally anywhere. I'm gonna deploy the Panzerjägers somewhat concealed, I think. Like maybe inside of the trees here, and hopefully that will allow it to shoot out without getting seen. The other Panzerjäger, well, I'll put it in around the same area, I think. Although the enemy could be literally anywhere. I'll put a couple of these, maybe just kind of aiming west here. And I'll also be aiming in other directions, but... yeah, we'll have these Panzerbush things here, just kind of covering towards the west to begin with. And we're just going to have to see what happens immediately upon beginning this battle, but I can see some issues arising rather quickly. So let's have a command unit there, or command vehicle. Maybe another command vehicle, just kind of hanging back a little bit there, not too overly exposed. And this 8 rad thing here, 2 centimeter gun. Right, this, yeah, well, it's not going to be exposed to the front here at least, so that's good. Maybe we can put one just kind of behind trees here. Yeah, this is going to be a tricky one. I'm going to put a couple of these other 2 centimeter half-tracks just here, kind of ready to go up north with this this other half-track. Hope the enemy doesn't have any artillery, because that's going to hurt if they do. And I want to just put the infantry on ambush in various locations. Now, let's see. I get some ambush here. This is not going to be one this time around, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can hope, but it's unlikely. So we got 3 infantry units there ready to go. I kind of want to move across the river here as well with a few infantry units, but that has some risk to it, for sure. Let's see, what's the last one? Right there, okay. So, I mean, I want to just gain as much ground as I can here. We're probably going to take heavy casualties making maneuvers, sir, but let's begin and see what happens. We got artillery, and we're just going to launch it here immediately. We got 3 tanks just in the open. One is damaged. One is immobilized. Just come on, artillery, come in. Maybe this is a waste, but fuck, we have this immobilized. Problem is we can't really hurt a lot of this. See, this thing is too strong. So Panzerjägers need to hit this guy. Although the Panzerjäger's damaged now, so... There you go, tricky start basically. Alright, let's see. Cannot hurt that guy, unless we do it with the Panzerjägers. So the Hotchkisses, we stand no chance of damaging if we do not do it with the Panzerjägers. Which we did. We have one thing that can take out the main amount of enemy tanks, so that is problematical, for sure. At least we've taken out one, though. So if we could keep this up, that would be good. Hopefully this isn't too damaged to be fighting next time around, because I really need these to be in action here. Really. Okay, we've taken out that command tank though. Fuck, this has been immobilized. So we can't actually move into Panzerjägers at all. We taking fire from somewhere? What's that my guy's shooting? Okay, I mean, we've taken out 3 after tanks already. It seems like the artillery was just a massive waste. Not sure what these guys are going to be able to do. I'm just going to leave them here in hopes of them actually being useful in the future. We're very limited what the Panzerjäger here is going to be able to do as well, as I don't think they can even turn the gun around very much at all. We are taking fire from somewhere. I can't quite locate it. Here? I don't actually know. But maybe we can move in some units there and get some eyes on some enemies from there. I'll move these guys up a little bit as well. Let's have 2 guys going that way. Actually, all 3 of them. This has been immobilized. This has been immobilized. This is still active and functional. So we can maybe move that up, and I think if we move this kind of in here as well, that could be good. Try to get the infantry across the river. Try to gain some ground over here. Yeah, just gaining a little bit of ground is pretty much the best we can hope for here, I think. We're already in a tough spot. Just straight from the get-go. Nothing has been fully destroyed, but these are likely to not be combat effective in the future, unfortunately. And I really hope that it does not come to that, because we really do need them. Right, so I'm going to move this up slightly further, and same for these. Then these guys can move up into the building here. These guys here. And these guys may be in the front. Where's this coming from? There. Okay, well, let's return the favor. The 2-centimeter gun on this thing is unfortunately taken out. Really doubt these guys will be able to shoot. Yeah, no, they are not. So, okay, well, I'm just going to push this up to safety across here. And let's see, there's one team did not move in. Maybe we can get it to move in now. Okay, well, we have the infantry here, so let's push to the edge of the forest and see what comes of that. These guys don't seem too troubled moving in here, so let's get them going. All they have is anti-tank rifles, which is going to be insufficient as all hell against some of the things that we might be running into here. We could maybe move this tank destroyer across the bridge here, or sorry, the river, but I'm not sure if they even have a machine gun or anything useful at all. I mean, there's a guy with a submachine gun in it. Maybe he will be using that. Oh, we have an airstrike. Okay. Okay, that's going to be very good if we can locate some enemy tanks that we don't have a chance to actually take on with our armor. But first off, let's get our things moving in here. Let's just get the 2 centimeters heading over that way. And we move in here and here. Wonder where they put the rest of their armor, because we haven't seen much of it so far. Let's kick this guy in the fend. Yeah, we'll do what we can and gain the ground if we can, but this is going to be tricky, and it's definitely going to be at least a 2-stage battle. I find it very hard to believe that we will be able to win this time around. But we are taking some ground. So wherever they place their tanks is a mystery to me. Yeah, let's just kind of fan through, secure the buildings so the enemy can't deploy them in the future. And there is a tank that just needs to get hit by this. Come on, airstrike. We can't hurt it. And they missed by a fucking 1.5 miles. I don't think the 2 centimeter guns will be able to do anything to that, so if we can maybe go out this way instead here. This thing is gonna get lost, basically, if we try to take this engagement. Maybe the 2 centimeter can take it on, but I think this is just too damaged to be combat effective in the future anyway, by now, so that's a bit of an issue, but it is what it is, I guess. And we got these guys ready to kind of move in a little bit further, but with what punch do we go in here, though? Like, we don't have much to offer up in resistance towards the enemy. 2 centimeter gun is probably just not going to cut it, though. Okay, we're taking some heavy machine gun fire from right about here. So I think we just keep moving across the river to get safe from that. And once this thing gets in position, if that's ever going to happen, this one guy driving it seems to struggle a bit, then we can maybe lay down some suppressive fire in this area. We can maybe gain some ground, but I think we're going to struggle big time in general here. Let's just put some fire down here. With a 2 centimeter gun, we should be able to inflict some casualties, I'm hoping. In fact, let's move this guy down here and just come around here and try to avoid this tank in the street, though. These guys are here now, and well, we'll just move in and take this victory location. See what comes of that. Kick these guys on the fend. I'm surprised we haven't seen more enemy armor yet, to be honest. The Lord knows when that's going to change. So let's get this one pointing at east there. What kind of shot was that? The 222 cannot move. That's this one. Fuck, is it taking fire from the enemy tank? Yes it is, and you can't even return fire at this point. Okay, we need to move this guy back out again to get eyes on that thing. And we need to get these guys moved up a little bit, but I just shudder at going too far and then losing them, so I just really don't want to take more casualties out than we necessarily need to, which we already are doing, it seems. Yeah, we cannot hurt that. It's aiming. Okay, they're trying, but it's gonna bounce off. And now it's turning the front armor towards the... Oh yeah, can we maybe hurt this? We should be able to take on this, potentially. And now we're mobilized, so now we pretty much just have to commit to that. Let's try to gain some ground over here. Move in there. Get these guys across the bridge maybe. Head over here. Just get into these various locations if we can get on the side of the... What happened here? Why do we like keep losing vision on stuff that's basically right in front of us? But this guy, how are we not seeing him? Well, we're in some trouble, that's for sure. There's a panhard, there's two panhards, there's one in the back as well. Maybe we can get this one though. It's already been damaged quite a bit. Half the crew is injured at least, but all our stuff is getting injured and damaged as well. Armored car, come on, can we knock it out though? Crap. That's immobilized, this is not. Are you even firing, guys? Get that pencil rifle, anti-tank rifle shooting on this guy. Okay, maybe we can move this out there, and then engage this without the tank being able to respond. We'll see. We immobilized him. Woohoo, big deal. What's happening here? Can we please at least try to fire? You might immobilize it or something. For some lasting damage, who knows? Maybe push up on the corner here. Okay, well, we are in trouble. Further advances are gonna be tough as shit. Right, so this is immobilized as well now. But the 2 centimeters should be enough to take out the panhard. If we could kill this panhard as well, that would be fantastic. How do we keep not seeing it? What is going on though? Any damage to this? No, none. Yeah, I know it's too good of a Panzer thing, but... Okay, yeah, we're getting some grenades out here now. Should potentially be able to finish this. Yeah, we got it. Okay, we can move this thing up a little bit further here now. Maybe if we're lucky we can get some grenades onto this tank here as well and take it out. If we're lucky. Do we... This is... Okay, it's abandoned. Right, so we'll put this guy on the fend here, I guess. Oh, the H-39 is damaged. But yeah, but... Oh, the light scout car got destroyed. Potentially by enemy infantry. Hard to say, really. But let's see if we can push this infantry up a little bit. Things are really not going as I was hoping. But pretty much as I expected, though. So any chance? There's no chance. Okay, let's sneak the fuck back. Don't all die. Don't all die. Just get the fuck back from there. Live to fight another day. So I'm starting to wonder, is there any way we could maybe sneak in and take all these victor locations? It's not impossible. But it's gonna be challenging. And actually the sooner we take a truce, not necessarily the better, but I think we're just gonna take it. We've gained some ground. And hopefully we can utilize that next time. We're just taking too much casualties here. So we destroyed one tank, damaged one, and we actually captured one as well. That might be that one? Destroyed 2 vehicles. I'm not sure, that's still in French controlled territory though, so... The thing is, there's all these gaps which the enemy could technically deploy in. It's going to be a little bit annoying. We killed 10 men, incapacitated 5. However, we had 2 of our tanks damaged, or armor damaged. That's probably the Panzerjägers. And we had 2 vehicles destroyed. Yeah, I'm just hoping we can get those Panzerjägers back in action, because if we can't, well, it's going to be a struggle. We killed, oh well, 11 of our guys got killed and 12 incapacitated. We did gain some ground, but it's damn tough. The enemy just has fairly good armor that we really can't hurt with a whole lot of our stuff. Well, either way, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, I would appreciate if you left a like on it, maybe even subscribed if you haven't already. That being said, thank you for watching. You can catch me in the next one. Have a good one.